Good morning. There's a couple or a few things I want to just kind of bring forward because, a lot of people, they're preaching forgive and forget. Well, see, the thing is with the forgive and forget, okay, I understand that. But see, when you do that, what ends up happening is those people who did it to you in the first place that figure you should forgive and forget, are they changing anything? Or are they just moving on to the next person? Okay? Or do they figure, you're going to forgive and forget? Okay? Because let's see. Okay, if you go back to Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, okay, Mary Magdalene was wealthy, and Yeshua not so much. Okay, but see, the thing is, you hear a lot of people shooting down rich people. Is it because you have no money? Because I'll tell you right now, not all rich people are the same. There are wealthy people who are actually helping less fortunate people. But see, the thing is, we can't keep expecting someone else to bail us out. It's that part of, wake up, see your own gifts and talents, and create it. And I know, like, you get these systems that they try to intervene in many ways. And when they do that, it's because they know that you are more powerful than them. Okay, and that's what freaks them out. That's what scares them, and they don't want truth coming to light. Because when you find yourself and your gifts and your self-worth, then you no longer need them. Okay? So it can't, by you no longer needing them, they don't get that ego boost. That's why they keep wanting to say, oh, you need us, you need us. What we need is them out of the way, because they are the ones that are blocking you from your true essence, your true being. But people will laugh about that and say, because when I went to one of the, what was a museum, but they had the genealogy place there. There was a guy in there, and he was talking about my ancestors, saying that they were telling everybody that we were all kings and queens, which is true. So you mock them. What, you can't see it for yourself? And when others see it for themselves, you want to shoot them down because you figure that the kings and queens are the ones that are sitting in their fucking castles with their fancy fucking clothes, eating their fancy foods, and throwing these fancy balls and saying I'm doing it for charity? Please explain exactly how that's charity. That's where it makes people with wealth look so bad. Because you're comparing it to the fucking crown. Yeah, I got no respect for the crown. And why don't I have respect for the crown? Because they keep saying that they're doing it for the people. We're doing charities for the people. Well, wait a minute. The people wouldn't need your fucking charity if you weren't stealing everything from them and then saying that they were the thieves. It's like, I'll tell you right now, anyone that looks up to a figure that wears crowns and jewels and gold and everything like that and has these big fucking fancy balls and stuff like that, what is your malfunction? Seriously, I have to ask. What is your malfunction? Because you got a little ass backwards. Those are people you should not look up to. And why should you not look up to them? Because they stole the wealth. You say it was passed down through generations. It was that part. It was stolen wealth, and you're idolizing them. You're idolizing their money. You're not idolizing them as a being, as a person. Because you say they're doing all this great stuff. If they were doing great stuff, you wouldn't be fucking poor. You wouldn't be robbing Peter to pay Paul. And they say, oh, well, you know, they own the property. Because they stole it from you. Well, your ancestors. So, it's that part, you know, some would say, are you jealous of the money? No, I actually want to take their crowns and everything and shove them up their ass. Actually take them and turn it in and give it all to the poor. Because that's where it's supposed to be. You know, you can say, I'm doing this for people, I'm doing that for people. No. You're the one taking the money from them and then saying, oh, well, you know, we're gonna give you this, we're gonna give you this, and we're gonna give you that, but hey, we're gonna eat our escargot and caviar and sip our champagne and say, oh gosh, those people are so damn gullible. Let's go roll in our gold. Seriously. True abundance and wealth is not about the money. You'll say, well, we need money to live, only because they took everything from you. And now they're charging it. It was yours. They're charging you for what was yours. But hey, you'll mock my ancestors who told you that you are actually kings and queens yourself because you all came from royalty. But you won't see that because you see yourselves as low-life peasants, right? That, you know, you don't get that you're the pawns in their little fucking game, because did you ever notice on a chessboard the pawns are out front, but the royals say that they're all that? How come they're not the ones out fighting? Aren't they supposed to be the ones out fighting to protect you and not you protecting them? You know, seriously. But you won't get that, right? And I have to say, why don't you get that? Why can you not comprehend that you play a chessboard and you're the pawns, you get put in the crossfire of them fighting over land, but they're making you fight each other so that they can take your land. Where's the common sense and logic and reason in that one, huh? You know, people say about it. It's like, wait for your savior. Oh, wait. Your savior's already here. You just have to look in the fucking mirror and see it.